Good morning. Remember verse 5. Because of your partnership in the gospel, that's why he's be thankful for them from the first day until now. And we established that partnership is not primarily focused on their salvation, but actually more nuanced. The partnership, according to chapter 4, that they entered into in supporting him as a missionary who was out disseminating the gospel. So we pick up in verse 6 now. And again, we want to be good interpreters. That means that 6 builds on 5. Let's read 5 again. Because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, and I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. Now, here's what happens. People take that verse out, put it on a plaque, and say, this is talking about the fact that God who starts a work in your life of salvation will be faithful to complete it. Now, that's true. That's true. He is faithful to complete the work that he begins in you. But that's not what this verse is talking about. To pull it out and to make that truth with the wrong verse doesn't mean that's okay to do. We have to interpret the Bible in its context. And in context, what is this work, this good work in you? Well, the good work in you is the partnership in the gospel. We just have to read the context. Your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, I'm sure of this, that he who began a good work in you, that good work is stirring you to give, to support my ministry, Paul says. Now he stirred in you. Guess what he's going to do? He's going to bring that to teleos, completion, maturation. The telos is the designed end, that for which it was designed at the day of Jesus Christ. The day of Jesus Christ is the day of judgment. Here is the beauty of what Paul's saying. Don't miss it. It's not about the perseverance of the saints. That's a true doctrine, that God will persevere and give you persevering faith so that you'll never fully leave him if you're a real believer. That's true, and the Bible teaches that. You see it in the golden chain of Romans 8:28 following through 30. It's true, but here, the partnership is this union of Paul and this missionary support from Philippi, and he's saying that's going to produce something. It's going to be brought to maturity. Teleos, it's designed to end at the day of Jesus Christ. Namely, there's going to be fruit from your ministry. People will stand before God and will be received, covered in the blood of Christ, because they embraced Jesus' atoning death and his resurrection, have lived under his lordship because you sowed the seeds of giving to gospel ministry and supported a minister who shared that gospel. And now as a result of that, those people have come to faith. An example, there are people who have never met people at our church that we planted in the state of Utah here, Lifeline Community. Those people who supported that ministry, there will be people in eternity because they supported us sharing the gospel and teaching the gospel of Christ to people. And Paul is giving the encouragement to the Philippians. Know that your sacrifice has meant something. Know that it's seed sown for eternity. Know that God is going to bring fruit from it. What an encouragement. He who began a good work in you, prompting you to give to a missionary. The fruit reaped from that work is in part the result of your faithfulness. Take heart and encouragement and feel the weight of the opportunity you have to support missions. Take care.